Hey, today we're going to be talking about the new feature that has been added to the Prophet-10, and that is something everybody has wanted for a real long time. And that is the ability to stack sounds or to split the keyboard and have two different sounds happening at the same time. You could do this on the original dual manual Prophet-10 by applying one patch on the lower manual and another patch on the upper manual. And now that kind of idea has been implemented into the reissue of the Prophet-10. And I'm very excited about this feature because it really opens up the keyboard in so many ways. You can get some really interesting tones by stacking sounds. And obviously with splitting the keyboard, you can turn this into a whole different beast of an instrument. So today we're just going to look at some various ways of doing this and some different examples of sounds stacked and split. This first patch we're going to look at is kind of an electric piano style sound. But to that, we're going to add in stack mode this kind of pad patch. So I've already set this up here by pressing preset and going into stack mode. So now I've stacked these two together. So here I've got kind of a swelling string patch. We're going to duplicate it, change some of the parameters just slightly to give it a little bit of a variation, and then we're going to also put it down an octave, and that's what this sounds like now. And let's just do another example where we take a simple brass patch. Now we'll just duplicate it, change a few of the parameters just so slightly, and bring it down an octave. So now let's just take some presets from the Prophet-10, some that I've created, maybe some factory presets, and we're just going to start combining them and just to kind of see what happens, see if we stumble upon something that we like. Okay, so I'm just going to take this brassy sound. So to get into the stack mode, I'm press preset, go to stack, and now I'm going to hit it again, and that's going to bring us to the second patch, and now we can pair it with any patch that we choose from the instrument. Let's see what this is. Okay, let's marry this with something. Like that for a lead. So the pitch bend is a little different on each patch, and you get that kind of, I mean, I would have never thought to program something like that. Kind of like clarinets and strings. And kind of like that, the strings are a little loud. We can easily turn down that patch by just holding this button here. And now we're going to bring down those strings by quite a bit. example of a bass in the left hand and a sort of pluck in the right hand. This is really fun because you can start, playing bass and keys at the same time, and might really inspire some compositions, some songs, some beats, whatever, because you're in control of two elements at the same time rather than just one. I really like this bass sound. I think it pairs nicely with this more subdued pluck sound. Let's listen to another bass in the left hand with a string pad in the right. So as you can see, a lot of fun here, a lot of different combinations, textures, things that will lead you down a lot of different musical paths. So I really encourage any of you Prophet 10 owners to get the new OS. Obviously it's free, and just dive in and start having some fun. So thanks for your time, and see you next time.